Hi, welcome to Raven Yoga. I'm Angela. This is Saturday morning yoga light. Come on to all fours. Bring your hands a little wider than your shoulders, your knees a little wider than your hips. Couple of cat-cows. You're going to inhale, dropping your head, round the spine, and exhale, melt down into it. Opposite direction. Inhale. And exhale. Few more. Inhale, warming up the body. Two more. Last one. And then walk your knees a little closer and walk your hands a little closer. Pull the ribs back so that your chest isn't flared out. Pull the ribs back, lift the right knee up, and just start doing little circles, warming up the hips with a flexed foot. If this is a lot for your hands, you can come down to your forearms like this. Yogi's choice. After a couple of more rounds, we'll change direction. And change direction. Make sure to keep your foot nice and flexed, big circles. 2 and 1, and lower it down. Other side. Flex the foot. Goes. Few more. And pause and reverse your direction. One more. And then bring the knees down. I'm just going to crawl forward a little bit on my mat. You're going to step your right foot back. Push the right heel back. Toes are under. Hold it. Keep your neck in line with your spine. And then draw the right knee forward and press the left heel back. Breathe. Getting things warmed up and stretched out. And then bring the left knee beside the right. Come down onto your forearms, interlace your hands. Point the toes of the right leg, lift it high up. And you're going to just bring the right toe out to the right and tap. And then over to the left and tap. Yes, reach as long as you can to the big toe. And cross it over. 4, 3, lift it high, reach across. 2, and 1. And draw it down. Left foot steps back, point the toes, lift it high. Reach out to the left. Cross as far as you can. Some movement happening in our low back. L5, S1 area. 4, 3, 2, last one, and bring the knees together. Come up to your hands, have your knees hip distance apart, tucking your toes. Actually, don't tuck your toes. Bring your heels together, toes are out. Then lift up to downward facing dog. So my heels are together, my toes are out. I'm going to roll forward to plank. Bending the knees, keeping my heels touching. You push your hips back. And then inhale forward. Exhale, heels touch, toes are out. Inhale, 3 more. Exhale. Inhale. 2. And 1. Inhale to plank, drop to your knees. Bring the toes together now instead of the heels. Knees wide and come into child's pose. Keep pushing your hips back till your buttocks touch your heels. You can bend your elbows and the palms overhead. And just breathe. One more breath. Release the hands. Bring the knees in line. Tuck your toes. Downward facing dog. Walk your dog out. Nice and slow. Pushing the hips back. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend both knees deeply. Push the hips back and up towards the ceiling, and then slowly lower your heels. Take a breath. Bend the knees, look towards the front of your mat, and slowly walk to the front of your mat. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, palms together in front of your heart. So the feet are together, the legs are together. Inhale, sweep the arms up. As you exhale, turn the palms forward and just sweep the arms back, coming into downhill skier. Push the shoulder blades down your back. We're skiing down Mount Bachelor today. As you inhale, tuck the tailbone down towards the mat, lifting the chest and sweep the arms up. Big breath as you exhale, go a little deeper. One more breath in chair pose with Uttanasana. Move the tailbone a bit more, lift your chest. Drive through your feet as you inhale, rise up. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fingertips touch, step the right leg to the back of the mat, low runner's lunge. Inhale, step the right foot beside the left and forward. Inhale, look up, flat back. Exhale, fold. Step the left foot back, low runner's lunge. Inhale, left foot beside right, and exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fingertips touch, right leg back to the back of the mat, low runner's lunge. Right hand off the mat, left arm opens up for a nice open twist. Inhale, sweep the arm around as you drop the back knee, come directly into Anjaneyasana. One more breath, inhale. Exhale, plant the hands, right foot beside left and fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale to your flat back. Exhale, fingertips touch left leg back. Low runner's lunge. Take a breath here. Left hand comes off the mat, sweep the right arm up and open. The open chested lunge. One more breath. And inhale, sweep the arm up, drop the back knee, come directly into Anjaneyasana. Thanks. Big breath in. Exhale, plant the fingers, step left foot beside right and fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, palms together in front of your heart. Sweep the arm by your sides as you inhale, rise up. Turn the palms forward, legs pressed together as you sweep down to downhill spear. Again, push the shoulder blades down your back, drive them down your back. And then turn your palms facing each other and interlace the hands. Draw the shoulder blades together. Lift them away from your back. Keep driving them down your back. And release your hands. Tuck your tailbone under slightly as you lift your chest up. Uttanasana chair pose. One more breath. As you inhale, rise up. Exhale, fold. Looking up with a nice long flat. Place your hands, bend your knees, step back, downward facing dog. Keep your hands a little wider than normal today. I like to do that. It really helps to open up across the armpit area, the throat. Walk your dog. Play with some of the poses. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now bend both knees really deeply. Push the mat away. Lift your sit bones towards the ceiling and slowly lower your heels. Take a breath. Sweep the right leg up behind you. And then exhale. Step it to the outside of your right hand. This is a version of lizard lunge. Walk your hands forward. And just drop it in. If you're feeling pain in your hip, don't go so deep. Pain can aggravate your hip and cause arthritis. We don't want to go. One more breath. Then slowly walk your hands back level with your right foot. Drop your left knee down. Take your left arm off the mat and come down to your forearm. Bend the left knee and reach back with your right hand for your foot. So again. To a quad stretch. That's a deep quad stretch. One more breath. Gently release. Place the hands the inside of your right foot. Big step back, downward facing dog. Slide your left leg up and back. Step it to the outside of your left hand. Walk the hands forward. Version of lizard lunge. And breathe. You can let your head drop down here. No pain in the hip, just an opening. One more breath. Then walk the hands back level with your left foot. Bring your right forearm off the mat. Bring your right knee down. Bend it and reach back for your foot. Holding your quad stretch and breathe. One more breath. Gently release the foot. Walk the hands in and come back to your downward facing dog. Step your feet wider on the mat. Just walk your hands back until your heels plant firmly on the ground. Rest here. Shake your head yes. And shake it gently no. Shake it yes. And gently no. Take a breath. Continue walking your hands back, bending your knees. So your belly rests on your thighs and just lift the arms. Breathe. Into a wide-legged chair position. And then release the arms behind you. Interlace the fingers. Drive the shoulder blades down the back and closer together. As you press into your feet, start to straighten your legs. Bring the arms overhead and fold. Get your legs as straight as you can. If they're bent, that's cool. Doesn't matter. See where you can go. Breathe. One more breath. Drive them down your back. Gently release the hands. Bend the knees again. Sweep the arms forward this way. Time tuck the tailbone again. Lift the arms higher. Make sure your elbows are straight. Inhale. Exhale. Plant the hands, straighten the legs. Walk your hands up, downward facing dog. Step the feet in. Inhale, roll forward to plank, top of the push-up. I like to come to my knees and then lower down for my chaturanga. You can chaturanga the way you do. Slide your hands down your chest, drive the shoulder blades down your back. Mini cobra, Uttanasana. Exhale, bring the forehead down. Left arm extends, right knee bends, reach back for your right foot. Take a breath here. And then slowly kick into your hand and lift all four limbs off the ground. Half bow pose. One more breath. Exhale, release. Other side. Back for the foot. Extend the right arm and lift all four off the mat. Kick back. One more breath. Half bow. Exhale, release. Make a pillow with your hands, lift your feet up, and just wiggle the feet back and forth. This helps to relax anything that might be going on in your low back. Bow pose can sometimes jam up your low back. And then bring your hands by your sides. I like to come to all fours. I have a rotator cuff that is not very healthy, so follow me if you have a bad shoulder. Slide the right leg up and back again. And exhale, step it between the hands, coming up to a high lunge. In high lunge, make sure your knee is tracking over your middle toe. Don't have it collapsing in. Hook right thumb over left, draw the head of the arm bones back, and pull the thumbs apart. If your back is jammed in any way, bend the back knee a little bit. It'll soften it for you. exhale, release, bring the palms together in front of the heart. And just twist over your bent knee. Breathe here. Maybe go a little deeper. Inhale, release, sweep the arms up. Immediately bring the back arm down the back leg and reverse your high lunge. Inhale. Exhale, windmill the arms over. Downward facing dog. Slide the left leg up and back. Step it between the hands and come up to your high lunge. Present lunge. Take the left thumb over the right this time. Palms face forward and pull the thumbs apart. Draw the arms back by your ears. Look at your knee. Check in. Is it over the middle toe? Is it collapsing forward? Inhale. Exhale, go a little deeper. Then the back knee, if your low back is jammed. Release the arms, sweep them in front, palms together in front of the heart, and then just twist over the front knee. And breathe. One more breath. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Immediately bring this back arm, slide it down the back leg, and reverse your high lunge. Gaze up at your hand if you can. I'm afraid I'll fall over if I do, so I'm going to look towards my wall. Inhale. And exhale, windmill the arms over. Downward facing dog. Take a breath. Come up on your tippy toes as you roll forward to high push-up position plank. And either chaturanga or follow me, come to your knees. Dolphin arms and lower your chin, chest belly down. Slide the hands by your chest. And rise up to Bhujangasana Cobra. There must be a UPS truck somewhere in the neighborhood. Exhale, release. Bring your hands by your hips. Drive the shoulder blades down. Lift the legs. Lift the arms. Locust pose. And breath in. And release. Take a breath here. And then bend your right knee and your left knee. Reach back with your hands for the tops of your feet. Slide the right shoulder blade down the back and then the left shoulder blade very deliberately. Holding the tops of your feet. Kick up and out. Allowing that to pull your shoulders further back. Bow pose. You should have been ready for it. One more breath. Tighten your low belly and see if you can lift a little higher. Kick it up, kick it up. And exhale. Woo. Make a pillow with your hands and just wiggle your feet back. And then lower the feet down. Place your forearms. Pull the ribs back so your chest is forward. Pull the ribs back. Tuck your toes. Come to dolphin plank, a nice easy plank. Chest lifted. And then slowly start walking your feet in. Or just a little dolphin. It doesn't have to be very deep. Push the elbows away from you as you lift your hips higher. One more breath. And slowly come down to your knees. Bring your buttocks onto your heels, slide the arms back. Inhale, reach the arms up. Interlace the fingers, turn the palms inside out. Inhale. Exhale, release the right hand to the ground. Sweep the left arm over. Inhale, sweep it up and over the other side. Center. Release both arms behind you one more time. Interlace the fingers, press them down towards the ground. Come up to your knees and just slowly roll yourself forward till your forehead touches and the arms are behind you. A version of rabbit pose. Really getting your back body moving. Gently release your hands. Place them on either side of the mat, tucking your toes. Downward facing dog. Pause here, rest here, and just bicycle it out. Nice and slow. 2 and 1. Bend both knees, look towards the front of your mat. Step or jump to the front of your mat, your choice. So, palms together in front of your heart. Lift and spread your toes. Your palms forward down by your sides. Drop the shoulder blades down your back. Drop your tailbone down towards your heels. Drop your chin about half an inch. Take a breath. Mountain pose. Bring your right knee up towards your chest. Point, flex. Flex. Point, flex. Little ankle rolls. Both directions. Then release your knee and just bring the ankle on top of the left knee, the right ankle on top of the left knee. If you fall out, come back in again. This is standing pigeon. The balance pose. Similar position to chair pose. Inhale, sweep the arms up. And step the right foot back for Virabhadrasana 1, warrior 1. Reach long through your ring fingers. You bend your front knee a little bit more. And slowly bring the arms behind you. We'll go directly into humble warrior. Drive the shoulder blades together again and down your back. Turn your chest to the inside. And left shoulder rather comes the inside of the left knee. Humble warrior. Release the hands. Sweep it up, warrior 1. Then reverse your Virabhadrasana 1. Reversing a warrior is always a nice release. As you exhale, windmill the back hand over. Bring your back hand, touch the front of the mat. Step your back foot beside the front. And come into chair pose. Utkatasana. Come a little lower, drop the tailbone down towards your heels as you lift your chest higher. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, fold. Look up with a nice long flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, drive the arms up. Exhale, release, other side. Bring the left knee up. You're now balancing on your right leg. Point flex, point flex, point flex. Ankle rolls both directions. And then slide your hands down to the ankle. Bend your right knee and come into standing pigeon. This foot is flexed. Don't leave it just hanging there. Everything's active here. Come back to your chair position. One more. Building strength, building balance. Inhale, sweep the knee up. Exhale, Virabhadrasana 1. One more time. Back foot is turned in a third, front knee is bent. Check in that the knee is over the middle toe. Sweep the arms behind you, interlace the fingers, drive them down your back. Scapula goes down your back. Turn to the inside of the right knee and bring the arms overhead. Humble warrior. Keep pushing them together and higher. One more breath. Release the arms, drive it up to warrior 1. Immediately move the back arm down the back leg and reverse it. Exhale, windmill the arms over and back foot steps forward. Big toes touch, forward fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, palms together in front of the heart. Sweep the arms up and the right elbow. Bring the right hand behind your back and just draw it back. Feel a nice deep stretch, long stretch through the side body and the upper arm. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, the other side. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, fold. Look up with your nice, long, flat back. As you exhale, bend the knees, sweep the arms up one final time. You can walk your feet together if you wish. Tuck the tailbone under, go deeper. Lift the chest and the sternum. Utkatasana, chair pose. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, step the right foot back. Warrior 2. Keep the back thigh lifting, front thigh descending. Turn the palms up and drop the shoulder blades down the back and pull them closer together. Then turn the palms down and extend out. Feel the difference. Gaze over your front hand, staying in the center of your body. And then inhale, straighten the legs, bring the front arm up, take a hold of the wrist, drag it behind you. Reverse Trikonasana, triangle pose. Big breath in. Exhale, Virabhadrasana 2. One more time, inhale. Side body long. Exhale, warrior 2. Take your front arm, just lower it down in front of your front thigh, pressing this part of your arm into that part of your leg. So they resist each other. Use the isometrics of the body to strengthen your inner thighs. Leg pushes into arm, arm pushes into leg. Your fingertips probably won't touch the ground, no big deal. Inhale, rise up, warrior 2. Lots of inner thigh work. Inhale, bring the arms up. Turn the toes in. Draw the hands down in front of you as you come into your Breathe. Release the hands to the mat. Drop your head and chest down. Yes. And shake it. Shake it, yes. And a gentle move. Place your hands on your hips, driving with your head and shoulders up. Rise up. Bring your heels in, toes out. Come into goddess. Let's rock side by side. We are moving every part of our body. And then pause. Sweep the arms up, straighten the leg. Exhale, drive the hands down again. Pump it here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten the legs, bring the arms up. As you exhale, come to cactus. Keep the legs as they are. Drop your tailbone again down towards the mat so the chest lifts. And just lift the right heel, elbows together. Open up. Left heel, elbows together. Open up. We'll keep going. Who's finding this easier to do the more we practice it? For foot health, strong inner thighs, balance, and just because we can. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straighten the legs, bring the arms up, turn the toes in, heels out, and again, draw the hands to heart center. Come into a flat back and then release the hands to your ankles and draw your head down. Maybe heel toe your feet a little wider. Take your head, yes. And shake it gently, no. Gently, yes. And gently. Release the hands, sweep them up. Open up. Sweep the bottom arm forward. Come into a high lunge. And just step the right foot beside the neck and come forward. And we have another side to do. Let's go the other side. I will turn this way so you can still see. Okay. Feet together, legs pressed together. Inhale, we come into our final Utkatasana chair pose. I lied last week. Tuck the tailbone, lift the chest, and go down. Go a little lower. Lift, drop the tailbone a little more. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, warrior 2. Breathe. Knee tracks over the middle toe, remember? Look over your front hand. Breathe. Turn the palms up, draw the shoulder blades down the back, and extend them out as you turn your palms back down. Straighten the front leg. Inhale, reverse Trikonasana, triangle pose. Big breath in. Exhale, float it back to warrior 2. Stay in the center of your body. Don't go forward. We stay in the center of our body. Inhale, rise up. Reverse triangle pose again. This time as we exhale, you're going to float your front arm to the inside of your front leg. Press upper arm into thigh, thigh into upper arm. Use the isometrics of your own body to build strength. Who needs weights, right? Keep pushing, resisting each other. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then be a little more, a little more, a little more. And then come back to warrior 2. Oh, thigh burn. Inhale the arms up, turn the toes in. Exhale. This time, as you come down to a flat back, sweep the arms behind you. Interlace the fingers as we've been doing. Draw the shoulder blades together. Drop your head down. Bring the arms overhead as high as you can. Breathe. Pushing down your back. And yes, this is Yoga Lite. Or at least my version of Yoga Lite. Gently release the fingers and bring the hands down to the mat. Walk your right hand to your left ankle. Bring your left arm behind you. Wrap it around your sacrum. Hold other thigh or just keep it around your sacrum. Drop your head down. Look over your left shoulder. One more breath. Slide the back arm out and down. Walk left hand to right ankle and right arm behind you and twist. One more breath. Bring the back arm forward, place it on the ground. Look up with a flat back. Exhale, fold. Both hands hold the ankles. And place your hands on your hips. Inhale, rise up. Turn your heels in. Toes out. Again, let's go side to side. Nice and slow. See how deep you can get. Bounce a little here. Inhale, sweeping the arms up. Bring them to cactus. One more time, we'll start on the opposite side now. Lift one heel and release. The other heel and release. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Remember to pull the knees behind you. 3, 2, and 1. Hold here, elbows together. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straighten the legs, drive the elbows up, bend the knees, come on back down. 4 more. Drive the elbows up and bring them back down. 3, 2, and 1. Sweep the arms up, turn the toes in, heels out one more time, and come down to your knees. And then drop your hands down, drop your head. A few shakes, yes, and a few shakes. Start to pivot on your feet, walking your hands to the front of the mat. Step your right foot beside your left. Come down to seated. Hold behind your knees, sit up nice and tall with your chest. Drive the shoulder blades back down your back. Roll back towards your tailbone. Lift your toes. Lift your feet. Either stay here, barely touching. Don't have a death grip. If you have a death grip, keep your toes on the ground. Barely touching, extend the arms long. Hold, pressing together. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly roll onto your back. Bring the knees nice and wide. Feet are up to a happy baby. Find a really comfy happy. Rock side to side. Then pause. Because this is yoga light, you may come back up to sitting any way you wish and roll to your side and come back up to the position we were in a few minutes ago. Or you can bring your legs to what's called tabletop position. Sweep the arms overhead. You don't have to. Get up whichever way you want. And exhale. Roll yourself back up to this position. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. As you drop your left leg, bring the right foot to the inner thigh. The leg is straight out in front of you. Slide the hands down the front leg. And breathe. You inhale, slide your hands back up. Take a hold of the knee, bring the foot across the other bent knee, and just twist. You can also bring the hand that's behind you around your back and hold your front thigh if you wish. Helps if your arms are long. Slowly unwrap the top leg. Come back to our original position. Arms are long. You should be getting used to this. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7. Point your toes for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slide the other leg down. Another one into the inner thigh. Pull your buttocks flush back. Breathe. One more breath. Slide the hands up the leg. Pull behind the knee and cross the foot over the bottom leg. Reach behind you and twist and smile. If you want, you can hold the front thigh and leave your hand here. One more breath. Gently release, unwrap. We won't go back to what we just did. We will change it up. Feet are together. Bring the arms on either side. Roll back towards your tailbone. Lift the right knee and left knee. Hold your big toes with your peace fingers and just extend it out. If you can't reach your big toes, you can also hold your ankles like this, whichever one you wish to do. Breathe. And then bend the knees, bring the feet together, roll down into Supta Baddha Konasana. Hands on the inner thighs and just rock side to side. Use your hands to bring the knees up. Walk your heels toward your buttocks and scoot your buttocks down till your index finger touches your heels. Robot arms, shoulder blades come together again. Roll up to your bridge. Drop the hands. Keep knees in line with hips. And breathe. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now lift the heels to your tippy toes if you can. If you get a cramp in your calf, come down. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the heels down, lift your hips a little bit higher, and hold for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly roll down 1 vertebrae at a time. Left foot on right ankle, come to thread the needle. Hold behind the thigh, straighten the bottom leg, maybe, maybe not. Point and flex. Ankle rolls both directions. Breathe into it. And then bend the knee and pull it in tighter. Gently release other side. I'm going to point and flex again. Ankle rolls. And then bend the knee and come in a little closer with your hip. And breathe. Gently start to release your hands and slide the top knee over the bottom knee. Drop the shins completely. They're weightless. And just hug the knees in towards the chest, rolling on your spine. Your head can roll back and forth, massaging your neck. And then gently come to the other side, hug it in. Unwrap the legs, keep the left knee lifted, right leg goes straight. Right hand on the left knee and just bring it all the way across the body. Look the same direction as the bent knee. And breathe. Slowly draw the knee to center and switch sides. Right knee all the way across the body. One more breath. And then slowly roll all the way over onto your belly. Send the arms long. Something really gentle to finish off class, but still keep everything strong and moving. Inhale, lift your right arm, left leg. And slowly release it. Other side. Four more. Three more. Two more. Last one. Just wiggle your hips from side to side. On your next inhale, lift all four. Arms and legs, yoga Superman. Or super yoga man. How about super yoga woman? What am I saying, yoga man? As you exhale, release, bring your forehead down and immediately bend your knees. Reach back for your feet again. All the prep work we've done, come into your best version of bow pose. Take a big breath in Exhale, kick it back, lift everything up, roll side to side, maybe a little bit to get it higher. Kick it up one more time. And exhale, release. Keep the knees bent, make a pillow with your hands, and just wiggle the heels back and forth. Slowly roll onto your back again. Let's do the opposite just to undo anything that might have happened on our back. We'll come into one more bridge. Find your robot arms, press into the upper arms as you lift. Just hold here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lower down. Both knees into the chest, lifting the tailbone off the mat. And gently release. Open the arms, spread the legs. Have a 2-minute Shavasana. Complete full rest. You're holding tension in your face, brush your teeth. If your face feels tight, take an open mouth stretch. As you continue to breathe gently, just float your head a few times right and left. Begin to draw your breath in deeper and wiggle your fingers and your toes. Take a longer exhale. One more time. Draw the knees up towards your chest, roll to your side, and come up to a seated position. Your butt flush back, your palms together. Sit in gratitude for this amazing body you have that was able to do everything it just did for you. And in gratitude for who you are, you chose to do this for yourself. Your mind, your heart, and your a long, slow inhale. Hold it at the top. Keep holding. And sigh it all out through the mouth. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Peace and love. Namaste. Thanks for joining me.